Yes, I'm Jim Terr. I put this album together for Bear Family Records, and I'm very grateful for that opportunity. This is a lot of music that I produced over the years of my being in the recording studio, songwriting, and as well as a lot of songs that I had nothing to do with, except they're by friends in New Mexico mainly New Mexico, that I think are very good songs and should get more of a national and international audience. The first song on here is a little-known song by Tom T. Hall that I don't think was ever a single or a hit by him, but it's just something I love, called She Gave Her Heart to Jethro. And I went into the studio in LA with some really top musicians, and Junior Brown came out to play some dobro and guitar on it. So it's some great Junior Brown work that people haven't heard. Elliott Rogers is one of the best songwriters and performers around here, from here. And I've included a song by him called The Plains of San Augustine. And Lara Manzanares, I don't think I ever met her, but she had a great song out here in New Mexico called the Census song. I just think it's such a quirky and great tune. I wanted to put it on here, and she consented. I appreciate that. The next song on the album is something that Junior Brown did with the Last Mile Ramblers, the band he was in, very popular around New Mexico here for many years. This was when he was J.B. Brown, not Junior Brown. And it's called Phantom 309, a classic song, wonderful story. And it's got his great guitar on it, of course. It was great guitar back in those days, and still is. Michael Hearne, New Mexico Rain. Michael is really a legend around here, and New Mexico Rain is really kind of New Mexico's state song unofficially. We have an official state song from back in 1910 or so, but this is an incredibly beautiful song. Chantel Mullen, we have singing a song called Another Sweetie Has My Heart, something I wrote. Beautiful singer I came across. My keyboard player put me in touch with her. And then is Steve Young, was a very good friend of mine. I used to think I was his only friend because he was kind of ornery, but when he died, it turned out he had a lot of good friends. And this is a song called Always Loving You. Hank Williams Jr. later recorded it. Steve was letting me publish it and pitch it for a long time. And I don't think I was the one to get it to Hank Williams Jr., but Steve was such a good guy that he let me have the publishing anyway. And we recorded this in our family, old family home recording studio. I had it up in the garage in Las Vegas, New Mexico. Here's the one I wrote, Dig That Crazy Music, with Junior Brown playing guitar. I wrote this song, did a recording of it, took it down to Texas, and Junior added some good guitar on it. This has never been released either. Don and Victoria Armstrong are two of the most professional musicians I know. Victoria's a much recorded songwriter who's now passed away. Anyway, nice song called Big Brown Pony. Carlos Medina is a big star around here in New Mexico, both as a comedian and a performer. And I put on a song of his here called Mi Amigo Soldado, my soldier friend. It's a beautiful tribute to a soldier friend of his. The Supernatural Family Band is this beautiful, beautiful family band that used to perform around here. Then they moved to Denver, then they moved to Austin. And they have a beautiful song by the matriarch of the band, of the family, Charlene, called Rockin' Music. Then a song by me called She Taught Me How to Sing These Songs, recorded in Santa Fe with a lot of the great musicians there, including Alan Hand on piano. Alan used to play with Van Morrison and Bonnie Raitt and everybody. He was just 100% top flight. He's still around, and I hope he hears this. The Yara sisters are a couple sisters whose family is from here. They visit here occasionally. I got to know them. They sang some great stuff for me, some great harmonies. And it got them to sing this kind of nouveau girl group song I wrote called Every Time I See Your Face. Buddy is very famous. Everybody knows Buddy. At least Buddy thinks everybody knows Buddy. And here we have this song called Chilean Beans.
Lord, won't you give me a break? I muttered as I pulled.
Francine Fitzgerald is a wonderful singer who used to live around here. He used to live in Santa Fe. And she sings a song of mine called You're Not the Only One, my personally most requested song when I sing, which is not often. And then here's one called Talkin to My Wine. This was done with that really wonderful group of LA musicians, including J.D. Manis and Jared Cole, that I recorded with when I was in LA. And it's written by a guy named Bob Aldo from Taos. I like this song. I love this production. I do say so myself. The late Kate Bennett here sings a song called Son of a Rabbi Man, takeoff on Son of a Preacher Man, of course. Kate is no longer with us, but boy, did she do a job on this song here. Joey Wilson, the beautiful songwriter in Santa Fe, did a song called This Old House, or The Old House, which was included on a funny little album we did called the Santa Fe Writers Group. And that's Alan Hand again playing the keyboards on this. And here's a song I wrote and recorded with a bunch of great Santa Fe musicians, including Emmylou Harris's guitarist, Frank Reckard, called Objects and Mirrors Are Closer Than They Appear. Busy McCarroll, one of the really the premier singer around here in the state, singing a song of mine called Nothing's Any Better From Me. This is way back from early 2000s, I don't know exactly. And finally, Jimmy Stadler and his band. Jimmy Stadler's another very popular entertainer in New Mexico from Taos. It's past my beer time, and this is what I mean by the kind of song I try to write, or have tried to write many of, that would be just kind of a country hit, something that a country star could cut. That's been a lot of my ambition in writing and recording this kind of material. Okay, hope you like it, and thanks again to Bear Family Records for putting this thing out.